I'm about to do your Gemini September 2021 love reading, and in this reading we're going to take a look at the status of the love connection between you and your romantic person of interest. Gemini, how is it going? Come on in, have a seat, make yourself comfortable. My name's Alan from UnknownTruthTarot.com. Welcome back to another Gemini love reading. Now, if this is your first time here and you have questions that you want answered about your romantic love life or your relationship, then start now by subscribing and clicking the bell icon so you always get notified anytime I post a new Gemini tarot reading for you. Now let's get on with this Gemini love reading for today, because today we're going to take a look at the status of the love connection between you and your romantic person of interest. And I'm going to do that by getting one card to represent the mutual point of interest between the two of you. Then I'm going to get 3 cards for you, Gemini, 3 cards for your person. And then I'm going to clarify everything with the second deck, just to make sure we can get down to the bottom of the unknown truth about what's really going on in this love connection of yours. Now keep in mind that this is not a personal reading, this is a general reading, which means I'm not tapping into your specific energy as an individual person the same way I would if I were doing a personal reading for you. Instead, I'm tapping into the collective energy of the group of Gemini people that I'm supposed to be getting messages for. Which really means that there's no possible way this reading is going to resonate with every single Gemini on the planet, because I'm not reading for every Gemini on the planet. I'm just reading for my specific group of Gemini people that I'm responsible for getting messages for. Now, it's also important to keep in mind in general readings like this that energies can and do get flipped around backwards from time to time, especially for cross watchers. So if you're not a Gemini and you're just watching this reading because you're interested in a Gemini and you want to know what's going on between the two of you, I'm totally okay with that. These cards are ready to talk to you. You just got to keep in mind that especially for cross watchers, energies are very prone to get flipped around backwards in general readings. So you just got to take it however it resonates for you. Now, regardless of how this reading resonates for you, you still probably want to check the videos for your moon sign, your rising sign, and your Venus sign, just because they can give you more insight and more clarity about what's really going on in your particular situation, and you can find the links to those videos in the description down below. Enough talking though. Let's get on with this Gemini love reading for September 2021. What is the mutual point of interest between Gemini and their romantic person of interest in September 2021, please? Let's get one card for what is the mutual point of interest between Gemini. Oh, there we go. Now let's get 3 cards for you, Gemini. What's going on with Gemini as it relates to their romantic person of interest and the connection between them in September 2021, please? Like we got 2 there. Let's get one more. Thank you. That's the very first card that jumped out while I was doing my little preamble there. Okay. Now let's get 3 cards for your person, Gemini. What's going on with Gemini's romantic person of interest as it relates to Gemini and the connection between the two of them in September 2021, please? Okay, let's get 2 more for Gemini's person as it relates to Gemini and the connection between them in September 2021. Okay. On the bottom of the deck, the overall energy of this reading is the Hermit. This is Virgo energy. This is a card about withdrawal, isolation. This is about going internal, like being forced to go internal to do some soul searching, to do some deep inner reflection, some deep contemplation, trying to shine this inner light down inside the shadows of yourself, focusing internally, trying to figure out what to do moving forward from where you are right now. We've got Queen of Wands right underneath that. This is either Aries or Leo energy. This is a bold, passionate, fiery, determined person who knows what they want, who goes after what they want with bold, passionate, fiery determination. This is the type of person who is like the life of the party, like very fun to be around, someone who's sexy, someone who knows what they want, usually pretty intuitive, goes out and gets what they want. They don't really take no for an answer. They usually go get what they want. which is kind of conflicting energy to this Hermit energy here. This is not the kind of person that usually isolates themselves and withdraws internally to figure something out. This person is clear on what they want. I've got 8 of Wands right underneath that. This is Sagittarius energy. This is the second fastest energy in the tarot deck. This is about rapid back and forth passionate communication. This is rapid forward movement on something, rapid forward progress on something that you've got a lot of passion and desire for. This could represent travel or communications. And then we've got a 2 of Swords right under that. This is Libra energy. This is an energy of a decision needing to be made, only it's not being made either because there's not enough information to make the decision, or there's something that someone can't see, hence that blindfold, or there's something that maybe they don't want to see, they don't want to look at it, hence the blindfold. So this is some decision that needs made that hasn't been made yet. I will admit this is looking a little confusing right off the bat here. Now this is the overall energy. We're going to come back to this more as we go through. The mutual point of interest. Now this is shared energy between the both of you. So either Gemini, you've said or done something, and now your person is thinking, feeling, or acting this way, or vice versa. They've said or done something and it's got you thinking, feeling, or acting this way. But more often than not, this is shared energy that is affecting both of you somehow. And the mutual point of interest between the two of you is the 9 of Pentacles. This is more Virgo energy. So I've got Virgo here on the overall energy of the reading. I've got Virgo here as the mutual point of interest. It's possible you're dealing with a Virgo, dealing with an earth sign. This is a general reading, so it's going to be pretty near impossible for me to nail down exactly who you're dealing with, because it's not just you watching this reading. There are literally thousands of other Geminis that are going to watch this reading either at the same time as you or right after you. So I'm just going to call out all the signs that prominently stick out to me just in case they have a meaning to you. But this 9 of Pentacles is Virgo energy. This is a singles energy. This is like with you or without you or in spite of you. I'm single, I'm abundant, I'm prosperous in my own right, I'm self-sufficient, I don't need anyone to take care of me. I kind of got this physical 3D reality stuff in the bag. I can do this on my own if need be. So this is the mutual energy that's affecting both of you. So it looks like you're both single as of right now. Doesn't necessarily mean that you guys want to be single. Just means that when it comes right down to it, you kind of got this handled on your own. You don't need some external person to take care of you. So tell me more about this 9 of Pentacles. Why is that the mutual point of interest? Okay. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Swords. Pages are messengers, so this represents news and messages. This can represent communication. This is also an energy of someone who is trying to learn something, trying to figure something out. The overall energy of the reading is the Hermit, being forced to go internal, directing your focus inside yourselves, trying to figure out what to do moving forward from here. So someone is trying to figure out something related to being single here, trying to figure out how to go from being single to being in this 10 of Cups energy. The 10 of Cups is Pisces energy. This is most people's goal in terms of love and emotions and relationships. This is a happy relationship. This is two people who are happy in and of themselves, emotionally content in and of themselves, coming together into union to form a happy family. This is often referred to as like the happy fairy tale ending card. So this is what most people want, and it looks like you guys are single right now, trying to figure out what to do to get to this 10 of Cups energy. Oh, got the 3 of Swords right under that. This is Libra energy. This is heartbreak and sadness, usually from a third energy, which doesn't necessarily mean like a romantic third party, although it can mean that. This is a third energy that's not you, that's not your person. So anything that we humans do enough of can create its own energy. Working too much will create its own energy. Going to school will create an energy. partying too much, playing too many video games, eating too many potato chips, anything that we do, like nosy neighbors, nosy family members, people at work sticking their nose where it doesn't belong, anything like that can create this third energy. Whatever this heartbreak is that's happening between the two of you, got you single, trying to figure out how not to be single, how to have this happy fairy tale ending in spite of some heartbreaking thing happening. I've got the Wheel of Fortune next. This is divine timing. This can represent the Wheel of Fate, the Wheel of Destiny, so this can be a fated event. This can also represent a change in the luck and fortune. So if things have been going bad and heartbreaking, this can represent that changing and things starting to go good now. A lot of times for me, this represents that what is supposed to happen is going to happen, and there's not really a lot you can do about that. It's going to happen the way it's supposed to. It's going to happen when it's supposed to. Looks like what's supposed to happen, though, is the Star. This is Aquarius energy. This is a card of healing. It's a card of hope. This is sometimes a card of wish fulfillment. It's also card 17 of the Major Arcana, the card that comes immediately after a tower. So when the tower happens and everything comes crashing down all around you, it leaves a pretty big cloud of smoke, and sometimes it's hard to figure out what to do moving forward from there. It's hard to see the path. Could be why we're seeing this Hermit energy of being forced to go internal. Usually what forces you to go internal into Hermit mode is a tower moment. So now I don't have the tower out here yet, but I've got two indicators that there was a tower moment, and I've got this Three of Swords heartbreaking energy here. This is the divine light from the universe that shows up to light the path for you after a tower. It shows your way to you after a tower moment happens. So this is where your hope comes from. It's where your healing comes from. So what's looking like is going on, what's supposed to happen, and what's going to happen, it looks like, is something healing here so that things can move forward. I think we're at the crossroads right now. This is Two of Wands, is Aries energy. This is a crossroads. It's a fork in the road. It's a decision point, and it's a decision about which path leads you guys to the world that you actually want, and which path do you need to leave behind in order to get there. So we're clarifying this Nine of Pentacles, this singles energy here as the mutual energy between you. To clarify that, I got the Five of Cups, the Eight of Swords, and the King of Cups. So this Five of Cups is Scorpio energy. This is sadness and remorse about the past. This is about being focused on the three cups that have been spilled out, all the love and emotions that have been spilled out, all the time, effort, and energy that's been spilled out and wasted. This is about where your focus is. If you're focused on the past, you're going to feel the way that you felt in the past. If you're focused on something that you've lost, you're going to feel that loss. If you're focused on something that you feel is missing from your life, you're going to feel that gap in your life. So this is a card that says someone here's focus may not be in the right place. If you're focused on all this stuff that's negative and low vibrational, guess what? You're going to feel negative, low vibrational energies. And that can cause you to miss this two upright, completely full cups that are right behind you. It can cause you to miss the opportunity here that could lead to this Ten of Cups type of a relationship here. So we've got something heartbreaking that happened. Apparently it happened in the past, and the focus here of you guys being single, both of you focused in the past in some way. The next card to clarify the Nine of Pentacles is the Eight of Swords. This is Gemini energy. This is a card of thinking about something over and over again on a repeating loop in your mind. It's not being sure what the safe step to take is and feeling stuck, trapped, and blocked because you're not sure what the safe step to take is. Almost like you can't get your minds to shut up about it. Not a fun energy to be in, that's for sure. So it looks like we've got a lot of thinking going on from both of you, it would appear, about the past. A lot of thinking about how do we move forward from here, how do we solve this problem so we can get to this happy fairy tale ending that you both appear to want. And it looks like one or both of you has been forced to go internal to try and figure this out. You're not focused so much on the external world around you and where the solution is there. You're focused internally on that. Possibly taking a look at your desires, taking a look at what you think you want and whether you still want that or not. Final card to clarify this Nine of Pentacles is the King of Cups. This is Pisces energy. Sometimes this is Scorpio energy. This is a decision-making energy. This is someone who is very in touch with their emotions, very in touch with their intuition. No matter how rough and choppy the waters get around the King of Cups, he's usually able to maintain his calm, maintain his composure, not let his emotions get the best of him. This is someone who, when they make decisions, they actually consult their emotions and their intuition when they make those decisions. But it's also someone who doesn't wear his heart on his sleeve. He doesn't always publicly broadcast how he feels about something. So this could be saying that one or both of you has a lot of love and emotions for the other, but just aren't really talking about that. Not really saying that because you're spending a lot of time stuck in your head thinking about the past. Now, that could be affecting you, Gemini. That could be your person doing that. It could literally be both of you doing that. Now, that is the mutual energy between the two of you for September 2021. Gemini, your energy is Death, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Three of Cups. Death is more Scorpio energy. I've seen a few Scorpio cards out here. I've seen a few Virgo cards out here. Got a little bit of Gemini. A couple Pisces cards out here. Death is a major transformation taking place. This is like something coming to an end, something dying, so that it can be reborn again in a new, more beautiful way. So if you think about like when a caterpillar goes into a cocoon, it ain't having fun in there. It's actually dying, transforming into something different. And when it comes out of that cocoon, it comes out as a beautiful butterfly, not a caterpillar. So this is something coming to an end here so that it can be transformed into something more beautiful. So tell me more about Death for Gemini, please. Let's get two more for Death for Gemini. Ooh. I see. Well, on the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Wands. Knights are action takers. Wands are about passion and desire. So this is rushing forward, taking rapid, passionate action on something. This is the second fastest moving knight in the deck. So this is a quick moving energy, taking rapid, passionate action on something. Looks like what this feels like it's telling me that you have a lot of passion and desire for this person. You're trying to transform the situation, which seems to be both of you stuck in your head, both of you single, both of you having all these emotions and not really expressing that. This seems like a desire to transform that and move things forward quickly. And it looks like where you want to take it is the 10 of Pentacles. So we're going, advancing from the 9 to the 10. This is also Virgo energy. This 10 of Pentacles is two people in this 9 of Pentacles state, where you have everything taken care of in the physical 3D reality. Neither one of you needs someone to take care of you. It's two people in that state combining together all their assets and resources to form something very stable, very abundant, very prosperous. This is most people's goal in terms of the physical 3D reality. It's that stable, abundant, prosperous home life that we all want, where no one wants for anything. This usually represents for me combining together two people or two families and all their assets and resources to build something very stable. But then we've got the moon right under that, Pisces energy. This can represent fears, worries, anxieties. This can also represent like illusions or something being hidden in the dark, as in like something you can't see. Could represent secrets being kept. This could just be you having this desire to rush forward toward this 10 of Pentacles with this person, but having some fears and worries and anxieties about it. That could be why I'm seeing this 8 of Swords here, where you're stuck in your head thinking about the past and something that happened between the two of you in the past, or possibly something that happened with someone else in the past. And that causing some fears and worries and anxieties regarding the Magician, like manifesting something with this person. Got a Seven of Swords next. This is Aquarius energy. This, usually not such a great sign here. This is either trying to get away with something, like lying, cheating, stealing, sneaking around behind your back, being deceptive, doing some shady stuff that they probably shouldn't have been doing. Now, that's not the only meaning to this card. This could represent self-preservation, as in you not wanting to be hurt again. Looks like you were hurt in the past. We saw the Three of Swords, heartbreak and sadness. I've got the Five of Cups here, sadness and remorse about the past. You're stuck in your head. Something ending here, trying to be transformed. You've been forced into hermit mode to figure this out, to look internally to figure it out. So this could represent you not wanting to be hurt. That's the whole reason the guy is stealing these swords. He doesn't want to be hurt by those swords. He doesn't want them used against him. So he's stealing them to make sure that he can't be hurt. Now, another meaning for this could be leaving something behind, because he can only carry 5 swords and he's got to leave 2 behind. So it could mean any or all of those things. But I've got another 7 right under that, the Seven of Cups, which again is more Scorpio energy. This is options and choices, but confusion about those options and choices. There's a lot of cups here, a lot of different stuff in these cups, a lot of emotions involved here, and you not wanting to make some kind of a mistake here, so you're confused about what to actually do. Now, to clarify death, this transformation where something's dying so that it can be reborn again in a new, more beautiful way, I have the Five of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles. So this Five of Pentacles is Taurus energy. This is usually a breakup card for me. This is abandonment. This is about being cast aside. This is about being left out in the cold. Fives in tarot represent conflict. This is the second 5 that I've seen out here already, the Five of Cups. This is possible that you got left out in the cold, you got abandoned by this person in the past, or by some other person in the past, and that energy is still affecting things here. That could be why you're not really expressing yourself here. It could be what you're stuck in your head thinking about. It can go either way, whether this is your person who has abandoned you, or you have abandoned them, or this is someone from your past and that's still affecting you. You just got to take that however it resonates for you. But the next card I have to clarify death is the Ten of Swords, Gemini energy. This tens are completion, so this is an ending to something. So I'm clarifying a card where something is ending, something's dying so it can be reborn in a new, more beautiful way. And I've got another ending here. Sometimes this isn't a swift ending, a painful ending, sometimes an ending that you didn't see coming. Sometimes this is an ending in betrayal. It's possible that you got left out in the cold and felt betrayed here. The connection came to an end. There was a breakup. There was an ending here. No matter how you slice this, this is an ending. Now, this could be you were left out in the cold, and this could be the transformation is ending. So maybe you're going to be coming back out of the cold now, not be abandoned anymore. The next card to clarify death is the Knight of Pentacles. This is the slowest moving knight in the deck. This is very methodical, slow, forward moving energy, just like one foot in front of the other. Not being in a hurry, not being in a big rush, just taking things one step at a time. Now, the bad thing about the Knight of Pentacles is he's so damn slow that from your point of view, it may feel like progress isn't happening at all. It is, it's just happening really slow. So this could be talking about progress in this transformation, progress in whatever this abandonment is coming to an end. And it seems like things aren't really happening, but they are. Now, the good thing about the Knight of Pentacles is he's slow. He doesn't rush. He doesn't get in a big hurry and screw everything up because he's trying to move too fast. So when he finally does show up, he's got the real deal. He's carrying the Ace of Pentacles, which is the seed that has the potential to grow into that Ten of Pentacles that we all want. So that's a good thing. This is actually a good energy. I would much prefer to see this Knight of Pentacles than the Knight of Wands, because this is like wishy-washy, in and out, back and forth type of an energy. Comes rushing in all passionately, changes his mind, rushes passionately the other direction, This is more like slow and steady wins the race here. Now, the next card in your energy for September 2021, Gemini, is the Seven of Pentacles. This is more Taurus energy. This is an energy of taking a pause to reflect and take stock of the situation that you're in, take stock of this connection. And what you're doing is looking at these seeds that have been planted here between the two of you, and you're trying to decide, is this going to grow into the Ten of Pentacles that we just saw here that we all want? Is this worth investing in or continuing to invest in? Is this worth you dumping all your time, effort, and energy into? Or is this maybe a spot where it's not going to pan out the way that you wanted to, and maybe I should just cut my losses and move on? So this represents that period of time where you're pausing to reflect on those types of things. Could be what you're stuck in your head about, thinking about over and over again. Maybe something happened between the two of you from the past and you were left out in the cold and there was some sort of an ending and you've got sadness and remorse about it. That could be why we're seeing you in hermit mode, isolated from this person, withdrawn, trying to take stock of this whole situation. Tell me more about this Seven of Pentacles for Gemini in September 2021, please. Let's get one more on Seven of Pentacles. Thank you. Yep. On the bottom of the deck, we have Strength. This is the Leo Major Arcana card. This is about tapping into your internal strength. Usually when I see this card, this tells me that you're going through a very difficult situation that is requiring you to dig down deep and tap into your internal strength in order to make it through this. Excuse me. Now, this is also an energy that can represent you trying to tame the beast inside yourself, trying to rein yourself in, trying to hold yourself back, trying to not express your emotions here like we see with this King of Cups, trying to not let your emotions get the best of you, trying to be patient on something, trying not to move forward too quickly on something. It could be any of those things. But what I know for sure is that this is a difficult spot for you to be in, and it's requiring you to have that internal strength. And this also means that you do have that internal strength to make it through this. I think that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to figure this out. This Page of Swords, again, is news and messages, communications. It's an energy of trying to figure something out, which is exactly what you would be doing, taking a pause to reflect on all of this stuff. Yeah, you're at this fork in the road, at this decision point. Is this path going to lead me to the world that I really want, or do I need to leave this path behind? Now, to clarify this Seven of Pentacles for you, Gemini, I got the Hermit again, the Ace of Wands, and the Empress. So again, this Hermit is the overall energy of the reading. It's Virgo energy. This is you withdrawing, isolating yourself during this time where you're contemplating this connection and whether it's worth investing in or reinvesting in. This is you doing some soul searching about that, trying to figure out, what do I do moving forward from here? Which path do I go down? It looks like you're choosing to go down the path that leads you to this person, because I have the Ace of Wands next. This represents a passionate new beginning, like re-sparking the passion in this connection. Or this could be you finding a whole brand new person here, although it doesn't feel like that at all. This feels like you sparking the passion back up with this person. Next, we have the Empress. This is the mother of the tarot deck. She represents all four queens rolled into one person. It's a very stable, grounded, abundant, prosperous, nurturing energy, a very creative energy. She is actually the gateway between the universe or the divine or spirit and this physical 3D reality that we live in. So anytime something new gets manifested into our reality, she's the gateway through which it comes through. So she represents the birth of something new. Now, again, this could represent you having a new passionate connection and birthing something new with a different person. Although it doesn't feel that way, this feels like rebirthing this connection. Again, the first card in your energy is the most important, and it's death, which is something dying so that it can be reborn again in a new, more beautiful way. It looks like at some point when you're in hermit mode, contemplating all of this, the passion gets sparked back up for you, and you decide to try and rebirth this connection. Now, another thing that is sticking out to me, this is the mother of the tarot deck. This Ace of Wands is actually a phallic symbol, which represents the male phallus, and using it to be intimate. Having these two cards, especially right next to each other like that, can signify a pregnancy. A lot of readers will need to also see the Page of Cups with this in order to call it a pregnancy. I don't have the Page of Cups out here yet. I haven't seen the Page of Cups yet. But it's possible that if not you, then some other Gemini watching this, there's a pregnancy for them. Now, the final card in your energy for September 2021, Gemini, is the Three of Cups. This is Cancer energy. This is about being reunited and celebrating. It's about mixing the two cups of love back together into one bigger cup of love. So clearly there has been an ending here. There has been a breakup here. There's the ending. There's been some very slow progress. At some point, it looks like you're deciding to spark this back up and try to reunite with this person. Tell me more about the Three of Cups for Gemini, please. Why is the Three of Cups here? Thank you. Don't know which of these two came out first, so we'll just take them in that order. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Wands again. And again, second fastest knight in the deck. We've already seen this once. It's about rushing forward, taking rapid, passionate action towards something you have a lot of passion and desire for. So it looks to me like you have decided that you want to rush forward passionately towards trying to reunite with this person, trying to balance things back out. Justice is the Libra major arcana. It's the most powerful card of balance in the tarot deck. It's about doing the right thing, the fair thing, the just thing. The sword in this card is used to sever things that aren't in balance, so balance can be restored and the right, fair, just thing can happen. So it looks like, at least as far as you're concerned, the right, fair, just thing would be to try and reconcile the situation with this person. I don't know if that has anything to do with the pregnancy or not. It's possible. Now, to clarify the Three of Cups, we have the Eight of Wands, the Moon, and the Queen of Pentacles. So this Eight of Wands is Sagittarius energy. This is the second fastest energy in the tarot deck. The only energy faster than this is the Chariot. This is rapid back and forth passionate communication, rapid forward progress on something, rapid forward movement on something you've got a lot of passion and desire for. Again, there's a lot of passion right here, a lot of fast moving passion right here. This can indicate travel. This can also be an energy of a lot coming at you all at one time, almost like trying to take a drink out of a fire hose or something. That will literally knock you on your ass. The next card we have is the Moon, Pisces energy. Fears, worries, and anxieties. A feeling of like something being hidden in the dark. There could be something that you don't know about, something that you can't see yet. This could just represent you having fears, worries, and anxieties still about trying to reunite with this person. It looks like you could be passionately communicating with them. This might even be their energy wanting to rush in toward you all passionately and giving you some fears, worries, and anxieties about that, possibly about your stability. This Queen of Pentacles is Capricorn energy. This is a grounded, stable, abundant, nurturing energy, like a mothering type of an energy, and it's sitting right next to this Empress. These are two really similar energies for me. This is who you would build the Ten of Pentacles around. Oh, very interesting. I'm getting ahead of myself, but the second card in your person's energy here is that Queen of Pentacles again. So, this could be representing you. I don't have anything out here on the table that suggests there's a third party. So I'm assuming that this is your energy. This could just be you having some fears and worries and anxieties around your stability, around what's best for you, about what's best for your home life. Because right now you're single and abundant and prosperous in and of yourself. You don't actually need them to take care of you. So this looks like you sitting pretty here, but possibly having some worries and anxiety about that, or about what reuniting would do to your stability. Now, that's your energy for September 2021, Gemini. Let's take a look at your person's energy, because they have the Emperor, that Queen of Pentacles I just showed you, and the Three of Pentacles. So the Emperor is Aries energy. This is an energy of taking control, taking charge of a situation. This is a master manifester type of an energy. He's got all the tools and resources and abilities to put together a plan to get what he wants, and then to execute that plan to get what he wants. So this is about your person taking control of the situation and going out to get what they want. Tell me more about the Emperor, please. Why is the Emperor here? Gemini's person in September 2021. Let's get one more on the Emperor, please. Well, on the bottom of the deck, Justice, the Libra Major Arcana card. About doing the right thing, the fair thing, the just thing. Your person's wanting to come out, take control of the situation, rebalance everything, and do what they think is right here. Sever the things that aren't in balance, restore balance, so the right, fair, just thing can happen. And we can get to this Ten of Pentacles, this Virgo energy that we all want. The next step up from this Nine of Pentacles. This is you guys going from being single to being together, and having all that stability and abundance and prosperity together, building something together. The Fool right under that, your person is wanting to take the leap of faith in building that Ten of Pentacles with you. There's that Knight of Wands again, rushing forward, taking rapid, passionate action towards something they have a lot of passion and desire for, which is you, and balancing this situation back out. To clarify the Emperor, have the Ace of Swords, the Chariot, and the Lovers. So the Ace of Swords is the sword of victory. It's the sword of truth. It's the sword of clarity. It's the sword you would use to make a decision with. The word decision, the Latin word that word comes from, literally means to cut off, as in to cut off all the other options and be left with only one option. That's how you make a real decision. This is also the sword that is featured here in the Justice card. And in this card, it's used to sever things that aren't in balance, so balance can be restored. So your person is trying to make some sort of a decision here, trying to rebalance things back out, trying to sever the pieces of this that aren't in balance anymore, so that they too can come out of hermit mode, that they can get what they have all this passion and desire for, so they can make some rapid forward progress. The thing that's in the way is a decision to actually do it, and it hasn't been made yet. And notice we're going from this Two of Swords, cutting off the other options and being left with only one. This is the decision getting made, and it looks like your person is making the decision to come forward, because we have the Chariot next. I just told you when we saw this Eight of Wands here that this is the second fastest energy in the deck. The only energy faster than that is the Chariot, and here it is, Cancer energy. This is about using the will to move forward very, very quickly in success and victory. It's about using the will to move forward past any problems or challenges from the past, get past all that, and move forward into success and victory very quickly. This mutual energy also has your person with sadness and remorse about the past, stuck in their head thinking about it, having a lot of love and emotions for you. Clearly there was some sort of a breakup in the past, some sort of an ending in the past, put you both in hermit mode, And in hermit mode, your person got some clarity on this, has made a decision that they're wanting to move this forward with you and get past all of that stuff from the past, balance that out because they feel like that's the right thing to do. And now we have the Lovers here, divine counterparts. This is a very powerful love connection between the two of you, at least in terms of how your person is viewing it. They're viewing you as the one for them. This is divine feminine, divine masculine energy. This represents two people who are supposed to be together, at least in terms of how your person is viewing it. Now, the next card in your person's energy for September 2021, Gemini, is that Queen of Pentacles, which is the final clarifier that I had in your energy. Again, Capricorn energy, very grounded, stable, abundant, nurturing, prosperous energy. This is who you would build that 10 of Pentacles around. She would actually manage the assets and resources of this stable, abundant, prosperous home life. So I'm feeling like this is how your person is viewing you. Tell me more about this Queen of Pentacles for Gemini's person, please. Why is the Queen of Pentacles here for Gemini's person for September 2021? Okay, and we'll take an extra one. I'm cool with that. Okay, come back here. On the bottom of the deck, there's Justice again. Already seen it a few times. This is a card of balance. Your person trying to balance this situation back out with the Queen of Pentacles, which is how they're viewing you. Trying to make sure the right, fair, just thing happens. There's that Seven of Cups again, though. Scorpio energy, options and choices, but confusion about the options and choices. They're trying to balance that out. They don't want to make a mistake, and they're confused probably about how to balance this out with you so that they can get to this 10 of Pentacles with you. Now, to clarify this Queen of Pentacles, I got the Five of Wands, I got the Five of the Major Arcana, the Hierophant, the Page of Pentacles, and the Two of Pentacles. So we got a lot of Pentacles out here on your person's side. This Five of Wands is Leo energy. Again, fives represent conflict. We already saw the Five of Cups earlier. Sadness and remorse about the past. We saw the Five of Pentacles earlier. Abandonment being cast aside. Now we've got the Five of Wands, more conflict. Wands are about desires. So this is a conflict in the desires, an internal conflict for your person, probably because they're confused about how to balance this out. This is kind of like a piece of them feels like they should do one thing, another piece of them feels like they should do the opposite thing, and they're not really sure which way to go. So they're like having this internal battle of tug of war inside themselves and inside their desires. But next we have, come here, the Five of the Major Arcana. He rules over all the fives of the four suits. The only one we haven't seen yet is the Five of Swords, which is good because that's probably the worst one of those energies. This Hierophant card is Taurus energy. This is a card of commitment. It's about taking things to the next level from wherever they are now. Sometimes this can represent engagements or marriage. Ooh, I just noticed I've got the Empress on your side and the Emperor on your person's side here. These are counterparts. We've already seen the Lovers. These are divine counterparts. Divine feminine, divine masculine. This is sacred feminine, sacred masculine. This, all four queens rolled into one, all four kings rolled into one. So this is counterparts on steroids here. It looks like you guys are probably supposed to be together here. Not just in terms of how your person's viewing it, but because I have those counterpart energies on each of your energies side of the table here. And we've got like the divine being represented here. He's like the mediator between the divine and the humans. So rules over all the conflict that's out here. Trying to balance this out to get to some sort of a commitment. I think they're just like internally conflicted on what to do about that. This Page of Pentacles represents news and messages of some practical, tangible opportunity, possibly an opportunity for commitment here, an opportunity to balance things back out and make things right. This can represent a gift, an offering of something physical that you can hold in your hand. A lot of times for me, this represents planning for the future. And the final card to clarify this Queen of Pentacles is the Two of Pentacles. This is more Capricorn energy. This is a card of balance, but it's more about like trying to maintain their balance or trying to regain their balance after their balance has been thrown off. This is like juggling things, trying to make some sort of a decision. Twos are about decisions. We see this options and choices here about what to do to balance it out, and then being confused by the options and choices. This is them like looking at those options, weighing the pros and cons, asking questions like, do I do this or do I do that? Should I or shouldn't I? Not really being sure exactly what to do. Trying to rebalance things though. And the final card in your person's energy for September 2021, Gemini, is the Three of Pentacles. More Capricorn energy. So I've got a lot of Capricorn out here. I've got some on your side. I've got 1, 2, 3 Capricorn cards on your person's side. This is teamwork and collaboration. This is working together as equals to build something of value, to build something great. What you would be building in this case is that Ten of Pentacles that we've seen repeatedly throughout this reading, that maximum stability, abundance, and prosperity. This is your person trying to figure out how to get the commitment back with you, how to plan for the future with you, how to balance this back out with you so that we can work together as equals to build this Ten of Pentacles that you both seem to want. Tell me more about this Three of Pentacles for Gemini's person, please. Why is the Three of Pentacles here? Let's get 2 more on this Three of Pentacles. Just can't make this stuff up. Oh my. On the bottom of the deck, there's Justice again. Your person feels like the right, fair, just thing is to balance this back out so that you guys can work together as equals to build something of value. They want to take the leap of faith in doing that. They don't really need to know what all the steps are from beginning to end before they take the first step. They don't really need to know what the final outcome is going to be before they take the first step. They're ready to just do what they think is the right thing. Just say screw it and go for it. Leap off the cliff and worry about how to grow wings on their way down. Figure this out as they move along. Yeah, they've got all this passion and desire for you, and they want to rush forward toward doing that. Now, to clarify this Three of Pentacles, got that Page of Cups that we were missing before, the Ten of Pentacles again, and the King of Swords. So this Page of Cups, again, pages are messengers. Cups are about love and emotions. This is news and messages of love and emotions. Your person coming to you expressing their feelings about working together, expressing their feelings about balancing this out and about doing the right, fair, just thing, taking that leap of faith with you, wanting this commitment with you, wanting to move things forward, expressing their feelings about the power of this connection with you. Now, I said earlier, when I had this Ace of Wands and the Empress, that this is enough for some readers to say there could be a pregnancy involved here. Some readers also need the Page of Cups to go along with that. Now I've got the Page of Cups on your person's side of the table. If you notice, in his cup, there's a fish in the cup. That fish represents news and messages of what love produced. So we could definitely, at least for some Gemini watching this, have a pregnancy involved here. The next card to clarify this Three of Pentacles is the Ten of Pentacles again. So we've seen this repeatedly. I said this is about working together as equals to build something of value. What you would be building is the Ten of Pentacles. Your person expressing emotions to you about wanting to do that. And then we have the King of Swords. This is Gemini energy. This is a chief decision-making energy. Now, it's a little different than this King of Cups that we see in the mutual point of interest between the two of you. The King of Cups consults his emotions when he makes his decisions. The King of Swords doesn't. He doesn't give a shit about the emotions involved. He doesn't care about the story behind what's going on. When he makes his decisions, all he's looking at is the truth and the facts of the matter, what he can see right in front of him. He's a very smart, very logical, analytical, and fair person. Very similar energy to this Justice card here. And this Empress keeps sticking to my elbow over and over. I've actually knocked it on the floor once. I'm wondering really bad if there's not a pregnancy going on here. And your person is trying to be very fair about this and do the right thing, do the logical thing based on what they can see right in front of them. Like, you're the mother here. Let's build this around you. Let's work together, combine everything together to make something very stable and abundant. And just looking at the facts that are right in front of him when he's making this decision. Now, if you still have questions that you want answered about this situation or your relationship, click on any of the videos that just appeared on your screen right now. And when you do, you'll be taken to more Gemini love readings that can give you more insight and more clarity about what's really going on in your particular situation. And I'll see you in the next video.